Welcome to this episode of Coffee with Cornell. Grab a cup and we're going to have a quick conversation about the role of managers in your organization. Every organization has managers. We can call them by a lot of different names: supervisors, executives, team leaders, whatever term you want to use. But there's always persons who have responsibility of being in management or supervisory roles. Those individuals are key to the organization. Because they have the key responsibilities of being a conduit of information throughout your organization, going up and down, regardless of their position in your organization. They also have the responsibility of maintaining the policies in your organization, and just as importantly, that discipline that the organization has to adhere to in order to get things done. We don't like the word discipline very often, but those are things that are necessary because we all have to have some disciplines in our life. In order, what time do people arrive, when their reports due, various transactional aspects that have to be a discipline base in order to be able to be successful. And one of the key elements of that manager's role is that of talent development and talent organization within your organization. And so in many organizations, when I used to belong to IBM, identification was the manager is your organization to everyone who reports to them. Think about that. The manager is that representation of whomever is reporting to he or she. All the things that the organization is, good and bad, is based upon that relationship and what that manager, how he or she then extends, protects, supports, educates, guides, directs, all those things associated with the members of your team and organization, that talent. That's one of the key reasons why managers are very important as role models for the organization. There are a number of elements that managers have to have. Let me just touch on a few of them for you. Managers have to have a certain intelligence in order to be able to understand what's going on in their organization, how things happen. There's also a need for managers to have a functional understanding of what is the work that needs to be done in the organization or the area in which they have responsibility. Sometimes organizations decide we're going to take our best person, salesperson, for example, and make them a manager. Well, that may or may not always work because the person may have great technical or sales experience, but they may not have all the necessary personality and those kind of components in order to help to guide, manage, and promote others. There's also a need for the managers to have the organizational awareness of what's going on and where does their department fit within the larger scale, if you will, of what's going on in the organization. And of course, a key responsibility is that of structured decision making and being able to make good decisions when in fact those decisions are necessary and need to be made. There are a lot of other aspects associated with managers, and we'll perhaps cover those in future episodes of Coffee with Cornell. But let me tell you some of the benefits of having good managers. So you think about it, the benefits of having a strong management team and good managers as your role models is it starts to benefit the entire organization because it makes the organization stronger. You look at an organization as a strong management team and role managers throughout, and you'll see a strong organization. They'll be adaptable, they'll be able to respond, and they'll have good talent engagement on the part of their teams. That talent engagement is critical. Because when you think about it, your most critical resource in almost any organization is, in fact, your talent. And so if you're having that talent being in the best position of being managed, supported, guided, directed, and promoted as appropriate, then you have a better organization that's strong. We've all been in those organizations in those times in which perhaps you didn't have a good manager. Think about how much more you gave to the organization when you had the benefit of a great manager helping move you along the way. And the other aspect is that cultural strength of the organization is in the fiber of your management team and all the managers you have as role models to the organization. Kind of in summarization, that investment on the part of organization in their talent and then those persons becoming part of their management team and then those managers helps to create strong organizations, make some places we all want to work and we all get a chance to thrive. So keep that in mind when you become a manager, or if you're already a manager. Those are some of the things I would suggest you keep in mind as to how you go about your development to become a better manager. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Coffee with Cornell. Friends, I want you to like, subscribe, and then hit the bell for notifications for future episodes. Come on, help me out, and it'll help to make Coffee with Cornell even better for you.